Hey there, this is Jill Morris Smith, also known as a Savvy Servant, also known as a nonprofit expert, also known as your nonprofit coach. If you are a nonprofit founder with $50,000 or less in revenue, you're in the right place. Why? Because I got everything you need to teach you the strategies to get in your organization in a place where it can secure six-figure grant funding. All right, that's my mission, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm back. I'm back on YouTube. Those of you who have been following me on this channel since 2015, thank you so much for subscribing and sticking with me. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. You're in the right place. For several years, since 2015, I have been on Instagram. I'm giving content there. I used to go live there every single morning, but my audience it's grown, and so between other social media platforms, Instagram. I said, you know what? It's best that I just get back on YouTube and just gather everybody here. All right. So, again, if you are a nonprofit founder, whether you are a new nonprofit or been in existence for years and you can't get over a certain hump, or if you desire to start a nonprofit, you are in the right place. I can't stress that enough. All right. So make sure you subscribe. All right. Who am I? Um, as I said, I'm Jill Morris Smith. I am a nonprofit expert. I like to think that I know what I'm talking about. Giving you advice here to help you get your nonprofit up and running where it needs to be so that you can impact communities, change lives, and make a difference. I have tons of experience in the nonprofit industry from just about every side of the industry, from grassroots nonprofits, trade associations, private foundations. I worked for the late Honorable Eunice Kennedy Shriver at the Kennedy Foundation, faith-based organizations. But my biggest experience has come from the government. I served 10 years in the federal government and 6 years in state government. In federal government, I was a program manager where I had oversight over 60 nonprofits, nonprofit grantees, ensuring that they were spending our six-figure grant funding as they had proposed and according to the federal guidelines. And also in that role, I was a grant proposal reviewer. So within the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, in addition to my program, other programs will call on me to review their grant proposals to make a recommendation to approve or decline funding. So I know what the federal government is looking for in grant proposals. On the flip side of that, I worked 6 years in state government. And so we were the recipient of federal funds. And so in my department, I managed a multi-million-dollar grant, ensuring that we were spending the money correctly, what we could and could not purchase with the grant funds, submitting reports, meeting deadlines, just making sure that we were in compliance. So I'm going to teach you all of that. I'm here to teach you all of that. It takes a strategy, and I am here to teach you the strategy to make sure that your nonprofit can go from zero to securing that multiple six-figure grants. Do you know that I was a consultant for a nonprofit that was a $20 million nonprofit with only 3 grants? So the funding is out there, and I'm on a mission to help you secure that money. All right, we're going to do that this year. We're going to make sure that you get the funding you need to impact, because I know you can't manage a business or operate or serve without money. And so it is my responsibility to show you all of the strategies. Now, how do I do that? In a number of ways. For the most part, a lot of the information that I'm giving you is free. It's here on YouTube. It's going to be here. I am going to try best to get at least 2 to 3 videos up per week, but at least there's going to be one video dropping per week. And so make sure you check back in, you put on your notifications, and so that will be those videos, that how-to video, what you need to do, will be dropping in so many different areas. And I'll tell you before this video ends the primary reason why you are suffering. So in addition to those free videos, I also offer a number of premium products and tools. I have a one-on-one. I have one-on-ones I can do. I also have a mastermind group that occurs twice a month. There are nonprofit founders in that, so that is available for you to join. If you want my time one-on-one, of course, it's going to cost you a little bit, but of course, you're going to know I'm going to make sure you get to where you need to be. But I also have a free training, an absolutely free training. So if I highly recommend that you go to my website, thesavvyservant.com, go get that 3-hour training. You need that because that lays out the foundation of how your nonprofit needs to be operating. And it breaks down the 8 areas in which needs to be in operation in order for your nonprofit to just sustain. So if you don't have those in order, then yeah, you're already off to a wrong start. So I highly recommend that you go do that training. And if you want to work with me in any type of capacity, whether it's one-on-one or joining my my mastermind group, you are required to take that 3-hour training. So yeah, so put some time aside. It's absolutely free. It is absolutely free. Only thing it will cost you is your name and your email address. Once you do that, you'll have to confirm your email, and then you'll get the button to access the pre-recorded training. All right. So let me just tell you really quickly why your nonprofit is probably not making the revenue it needs. In a nutshell, it is more about how you are doing things. It is the strategy and how you are doing things. You can be, in a community serving, giving away meals or whatever, what have you. And when you go to put a request in, say, a Target to get sponsorship dollars, they're not responding. They're saying, thank you for your request, but sorry, we can't, give you funds. It's because there are things that are not only not in order, it's the strategy and how you do it. Everything you do is a strategy in business. Everything, whether it's for-profit or nonprofit. So my mission is to teach you the strategies, teach you how to put what, when, where, how, why. All right. So stick around. Make sure you're subscribed. Share this with other, nonprofit founders. Please share my videos. I really appreciate it. I want to get the word out again. My business is mission driven, even though it's a for-profit business based in Charlotte, North Carolina. But I serve and I have clients all over. So yes, so make sure you subscribe. I am going to be putting, right after this video, I'm going to put up the first video to give you some clarity on what you need to be doing in basics, just to even sustain. All right, so I'll do that, and yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's been a long time coming. So thank you again, and we're gonna go get this money this year. All right, promise. All right, see you in the next video. Bye bye.